What I'm asking is Melbourne versus Sydney.
Okay.
I'm trying to work out which is the better state. General questions about Melbourne versus Sydney. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
What are you doing in the city?
I don't know.
Where are you from?
I'm from Melbourne.
Are you from Melbourne? Where are yourself?
I'm from New Zealand.
Oh, you're from New Zealand. Are you here on holidays?
No, I live in Sydney.
Oh, you live in Sydney. Okay.
I'm actually from Dubbo, the Central West.
Dubbo.
Dubbo, yeah, Dubbo. Like has a zoo.
Oh, the zoo place.
Yeah, the zoo place.
Yes,
Dubbo, the
Dubbo.
zoo, but I'm living in Wollongong.
Okay.
I'm from Sydney.
Are you from Sydney? And you're from?
I'm from the Netherlands.
Where?
The Netherlands.
Where?
Amsterdam, you know.
Amsterdam.
From France.
Are you from France?
Yes.
New Jersey.
Jersey.
Boston.
Boston.
New Jersey.
Jersey.
Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Calvin.
Calvin. Like Calvin Klein.
Yes, but it's the one that's made from China.
China's made.
China's made.
China's made. And what's your name?
My name is Carlos.
Carlos. Where is Carlos from?
Carlos is from Peru.
Peru. South America. So where are you from?
Sydney. 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 Sydney.
I'm from Dublin, sir.
Dublin.
Yes, man.
How long you been here for?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Melbourne is a lot more based on the culture and on the way you live and interact with the city. It's got trams. I love trams. Sydney doesn't have trams due to the space restrictions.
Yeah.
Melbourne has a lot of space that offers that.
Yeah.
And the overall lifestyle, it's a lot more relaxed and chilled.
Just like going out. It's more better to go out here. It's more great here.
It's alright, man. Yeah, I liked it.
It doesn't matter where you live in Melbourne, you can still enjoy a good life.
The food and the wine and the music and
I mean, we are a busy city, but we all seem to understand each other, and I think Melbourne's just part of me is home, so.
More friendly.
You can find your way around easy.
Is there anything you do like about Melbourne?
No.
It's got like sport and food and fashion and.
Very chilled out in Melbourne, very cool.
The nightlife's probably better in Melbourne.
The food and the music, the people, everything is so cool. So
the culture's just so much better than Sydney, and Sydney's so busy, and Melbourne's just chilled.
I love Melbourne. It's the sporting capital of the world. Great place to live. Great restaurants. Great place to go. It's home.
What do you like about Melbourne?
I don't know. Maybe women.
I like the cafe, restaurant.
The sport here you can't compare. The MCG, the restaurants, fashion, shopping, cafes, all that sort of thing.
Melbourne has much nicer restaurants than Sydney.
Awesome. Is there anything you don't like about Melbourne?
Public transport's crap.
Yeah. Congestion.
Yeah, congestion.
Melbourne will be this, and you'd still have to bring an umbrella for the rain that's coming up later.
I don't know. Crowded.
Anything you don't like about Melbourne?
No. I love it.
You love Melbourne.
I love Melbourne. I love to live there.
The worst thing about Melbourne is that there's no harbour bridge.
And the weather is very unpredictable. You
Where?
can never. The weather
In Melbourne.
in Melbourne.
It's very unpredictable, it is. Okay, so what do you dislike about Melbourne?
All the Victorians.
You don't like the Victorians? Okay, it's fair enough. You're in Melbourne, you don't like Victorians. Okay.
The people were rude. Mostly it was the taxi drivers. We found it hard to get a taxi, and when we could, they were very rude to us.
Their McDonald's is worse than ours as well.
Really? That's amazing.
Fuck Melbourne.
Come to Sydney. Go to Bondi.
I don't like the weather. Although
the weather, yeah,
today's been quite good.
Yeah.
But generally, I can't stand the weather.
Is there anything you do like about Melbourne?
No.
Kind of smells everywhere.
It
smells like an old sewer system. Just running through the streets. Yeah.
Okay. What do you think?
Yeah, the people smell like absolute shit there, man. It sucks.
It's just a complete shit city.
Bunch of hippies.
Complete shit.
What do you think?
Melbourne, I mean, there's nothing to do there.
Yeah.
You go out and it's just shit. It's a shitty ass night.
It's too many people and it's just all business shit.
I don't dislike it, you know?
I don't dislike it.
I mean, I like the beaches. I have to say, definitely the beaches.
Beaches in Sydney are stunning.
Yeah, they are fantastic, aren't they?
What do you like about Sydney?
Looks good.
I like the beaches.
You like the beaches?
Yeah,
it's really pretty because of the water.
So it's pretty.
Yeah.
Sydney's pretty.
Sydney's got like lots of cool looking stuff, I guess, like region opera house.
Oh, look, Sydney's it's a great outdoor culture, isn't it? The harbour, the beaches, the sunshine. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
The beach.
The beach.
Nice coffee, restaurants.
Yeah.
Just different people.
Sydney or Melbourne?
Brazil. Oh, just probably the harbour in certain areas.
So you don't like Sydney or Melbourne?
No. I love the beaches and the sun and the outdoor lifestyle.
Everything. I mean, the women, the opera house, everything.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Women, the weed, and the weather are probably the best.
Women, the weed, the weather.
Yeah, man. The girls are nice and easy here.
The Sydney Harbour.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
Yes.
Darling Harbour.
Yes, stunning.
Yeah.
What is it about Sydney that's so appealing?
People like us.
People like you.
And this?
And this stunning backdrop.
I like Sydney because it has like everything to offer, like beaches, city,
Better weather.
cool cafes and cool restaurants and stuff, better weather,
Better looking people.
better looking
Better
people.
Okay, well, obviously.
Yeah, definitely.
Obviously. Yes.
It's just a bit, bit pretentious sometimes, I think.
The music.
What, you don't like the music here?
Melbourne's nightlife is that much better.
They don't have AFL as much.
Oh, they don't like AFL.
Yeah.
So you reckon Sydney should be more into AFL?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's really, really packed. There's always heaps and heaps of people.
It's really
like hard to get around sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't like the, I guess the pace of Sydney.
Yeah.
And the fact that Melbourne seems to have more to offer in terms of culture.
It's very busy and hard to get around, and I just don't like it as much as I do Melbourne.
Sydney's just, the people are so like cranky and the beeping, always beeping.
Road rage.
I hate road
Calm
rage.
down.
I hate the people there. It's like busy and there's so many tourists but Sydney's just becoming, it's crazy. It's too crazy. It's too busy.
My dislike about Sydney is the roads there,
Yep.
and every corner has a pub there. You know, what for?
Is there anything you don't like about Sydney?
Not too much.
Sydney is very expensive. I don't like the way that everything revolves around the city. There's not really much going on outside of the city. So once you get out of the city, you're quite suburban.
Yep.
Sydney don't really have, I don't know, it doesn't have anything that stands out. Like,
Well, all this stunning backdrop doesn't stand out.
apart from the harbour, I don't think it has anything else.
Is there anything you don't like about Sydney? What?
The city.
So if I was to give you $1 million to buy an apartment in either Sydney or Melbourne, where would you buy that apartment?
Probably live in Melbourne.
You would choose Melbourne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Melbourne, for sure, yeah, Melbourne.
Melbourne City, CBD.
So you would.
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
Definitely Sydney.
Sydney.
I would choose Melbourne.
Melbourne.
You too?
I'll probably have to say Sydney because I like the harbour better here.
Yeah, Sydney.
And
Sydney
you?
for me as well.
Sydney.
You know my answer, Sydney.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sydney. Anything else you think you should tell me?
Dubbo's pretty good too.
Dubbo. Yeah,
Dubbo.
tell.
Dubbo
Come
is
to
good.
Dubbo. No,
Come
do
to
the prompt.
Dubbo.
Do the big thing. Yeah.
Everybody come to Dubbo for the zoo, and there's a jail.
We are in Sydney Harbour today. It's the weather is pretty nice. It's like 30 degrees and it's cooling down in the evening.
And everyone should just come, and there's great people there. Like John lives like close by, and there's a river, and we go to the river, and we fish in the river.
You got to pay for this shit, eh?
Yeah.
Hey.
Money,
you want to be here?
Sydney. Exactly.
You got to give me some of this.
Exactly.
Okay. How old are you?
64.
How old?
64.
64. Okay. So you're from Ethiopia?
Yeah.
And you're 64. You don't look 64.
Well, I am.
Good, awesome.
Oh, good. Where are you from?
Indonesia.
Oh, Indonesia. Here on holiday?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. You're in Melbourne now. I'm sure you're aware of it. Have you been to Sydney?
Yes.
You have? Okay. What do you think is nicer, Melbourne or Sydney?
Melbourne.
Melbourne.
About it.
Have you been to Sydney?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you like about Sydney?
I don't know. It's just different. It's really nice.
Yeah. That's good. Where are you from, Melbourne or Sydney?
I'm from Melbourne.
Okay. Have you been to Sydney?
I've been to Sydney many times.
Oh,
Yes.
many times. What do you think's better, Melbourne or Sydney?
Well, obviously, because I'm born here, so I'm from Melbourne. So obviously, my heart is Melbourne, but my wife's from Sydney. So it's sort of it's a home away from home, mate.
Hello.
How are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm excellent. And how are you?
Fabulous.
What's your name?
Ishtar.
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 Yes.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. What's your name?
My name is Halim.
That's a fabulous name.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And what's your name?
Kayla.
Kayla.
Nice to meet you.
Lovely to meet you. What else?
I went there thinking it was going to be amazing shopping and all these amazing things, and I didn't find anything nice at all.
So I was a little bit disappointed.
Yes, I think I went with certain opinions and it wasn't like that.
Really?
Yes.
Well, it's like going to Los Angeles and you realise it's...
I love LA. It's not a hole. Why is everyone mean to LA? I love LA.
Okay, let's stick to Melbourne and Sydney. Okay. What's your background? What's your, like, cosmopolitan heritage?
I'm Assyrian.
Like Assyrian? Not Assyrian.
No, not Syrian. Assyrian.
Like you're ancient Babylonian.
Yes, I'm indigenous to Iraq, not like the terrorists.
Are you guys, obviously, you keep looking at her like you're not believing what you're seeing, this gorgeous girl.
Stunning.
She is stunning. Are you like wife, I don't know how
Girlfriends?
you... Girlfriends?
Because we're both girls and we're friends, but like sexually active friends.
Yeah, what? So you're...
We're in a
girlfriend.
relationship.
So you're girlfriends, like
Yeah.
kissy girlfriends,
Yeah.
not just friends.
Yeah.
Sending each other Facebook messages.
It started with Facebook messages, a lot from me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you, like back in those days, you were the campy girl.
I had long hair and 24 more kilos.
Oh, really? So you were like the
I'm
rebellious lesbian.
I wasn't gay yet. I had a boyfriend, but I had a crush on her.
Do you know, but did you think you were gay?
Yeah, I knew.
You knew you were gay.
Even
You
my
had a
boyfriend knew I was gay.
Why is it that gay people want to get married
Yeah.
and then maybe get divorced later? Why did you just stay single gay people?
Why don't straight people want to get married?
But why all this big fuss over?
Because it's about equality. It's not about It is. It's about equality. It's not about like getting married in a church or the right of marriage. It's about the rights of equality.
What I think is that until
We
you
have the
can do
same-
the same things as everybody else, you're never going to be seen the same as everybody else.
Fair enough. Okay, that makes sense. And
We're highly intelligent.
well, are you going to invite us to your wedding?
Absolutely. You can be responsible for filming.
Will Ferrell, the comedian?
Yeah.
He said,
The
I
anchorman.
believe in gay marriage. He supports gay marriage because
Yeah.
he thinks gay divorce courts are going to be hilarious.
Yeah, it's reality TV.
That's what he said.
Yeah, he's correct.
That's my shit.
He must have a lot of gay
Definitely.
friends because he's pretty accurate with that.
Yes.
And you would choose Melbourne. That means that you'd have to get divorced or separated.
Yeah, we probably have to. Well, we'll work on something. You know, we don't have to separate.
How did you lovely young men meet?
Friends really, school and stuff. So yeah, all sort of people.
You actually match.
Really?
Yeah, I think you make a good couple.
Oh, thank you.
No, you do. You sort of got the same style. Look, even the same shorts.
Like a big brother.
Yeah.
From Peru and Australia, I prefer Australia more than Peru.
But I heard the cocaine is cheaper in Peru, South America.
Yes. It's so cheap.
Yes.
Drugs. Say no to drugs.
Say no to drugs, definitely.
Yeah. Yes. How long have you been here for?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
We say 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
3.
Yeah, man.
How do you say it?
3.
Now, I'm going to compare Dublin to Australia or Ireland.
Ireland. Yeah, man.
Compare that to Australia. You have a choice. Separate the emotion. Take your family and your friends out of it.
It's Australia all the way, man.
All the way.
I forgot about my family already. I can't even remember my mother's name.
Really? So we've just got it all.
Oh, you just have it all, man.
We got the weather. We got the
You got it. You got it all.
We got. What about the ladies?
The ladies are absolutely smoking.
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 Okay.
They're hot.
So there's a more variety because it's multicultural. The women. you
No,
see
man,
more
they're just all absolutely fucking fit.
fit.
Yeah.
Fit.
Beautiful. I think Australia is an absolutely beautiful paradise place, man.
Paradise.
I want to stay here forever.
Why don't you
Why don't I what?
stay here?
I will.
Have you got a permanent visa or you're on holiday?
Holiday visa.
You can become an illegal immigrant. Just don't go back.
I might try that, yeah.
Try it.
I'll sleep on the beach if I have to, man. Pleasure, man.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah.
You're our guest, so it's my pleasure.
Thank you very much indeed. Nice
Peace,
talking
cuz.
to you, sir.